Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Reading. Today, I will be reading SCP-5811, How's My Summer? Did it cure your mind? Thinking, why, oh sweet. Object Class, Safe. SCP-5811 is a technique for the non-surgical removal of the human eye. The process is non-hazardous, and subjects undergoing it experience no discomfort. Removed eyes can then be placed on a new surface medium, which experiences topographical deformations to form a facsimile to a human orbit. Vision through the eye is retained at all points. Test 1. DWM-145's left eye is removed and placed on a table at the center of the testing chamber. Subject becomes heavily disoriented, displaying difficulties with movement until regaining composure after a span of 11 minutes. Eye is returned at the conclusion of testing. Test 2. DWM-146's left eye is removed and applied to the test chamber atmosphere. Stability exists momentarily before air currents from the subject's movements cause rapid ocular dissolution. Vision is retained. SCP-5811 is determined to function for non-physical surface media. Test 3. DWM-147's left eye is removed and is first applied to a powered light bulb in the chamber, then the light emitted from said bulb. The light bulb application yields expected results of blindness. The light application visuals are described to be gentle yet yearning. The eye vanishes. Test 4. Researcher Alexandra Maxwell, backup supervisor and research team 5811, accidentally removes XYR post-orbital lobe while sleepwalking. On reporting an anomalous incident, security teams are dispatched to XYR bedroom and retrieve the lobe, which is put into cryogenic storage. Note: appeals from researcher Alexandra Maxwell to remove the lobe from storage have been rejected. Test 5. Based on the results of Test 4, DWM-148 is asked to remove their own post-orbital lobe. DWM-148 is motionless for 13 seconds until vocalizing that they made a misplacement. Both DWM-148 and researcher Radios C. Stanek, the appointed testing supervisor, are rendered unconscious. Medical personnel find that the brains of both subjects are in REM sleep, displaying identical neurological patterns. Neither regain consciousness. Note: previous proposals to use SCP-5811 as an auxiliary tool alongside SCP-3484 have been unanimously rejected. Researcher A. Maxwell has been appointed as the new testing supervisor. The only thing that can be extrapolated about SCP-6372 from currently available data is the fact that it is not native to the planet it is located on. Addendum 6372-1 SCP-6372 Entry Attempts. Following extensive study regarding SCP-6372, Provisional Site 6372 personnel have come to the conclusion that further research and understanding of the structure's purpose is entirely unfeasible without gaining entry inside it. As such, the usage of direct force in hopes of achieving this has been authorized by Overwatch Command. Additionally, an official request for the deployment of a linguopath to SCP-6372 was put forward. The request was later approved, but the expected arrival time for the aforementioned asset was determined for the next decade due to project overload. In the meantime, entry testing officially began for SCP-6372. Attached below is the log of Foundation attempts to breach the structure via the utilization of technology shipped to Provisional Site 6372 by supply spaceships. Read in order of test number, technique utilized, and results. 1. Standard diamond drill. No effect. Item broke upon prolonged contact with SCP-6372's surface. 3. Nuclear-powered deep space mining satellite, MDMS. operating from BU 45996-5's orbit. The device operated non-stop for a week until its power supply had run out, which the part of SCP-6372 was targeted at did not break. Its surface temperature has increased by 0.0002 degrees Celsius. 10. Standard Deep Space Mining Explosive, SDME. Upon exploding, the acid ionized the entirety of BU 45996-5's atmosphere around the part of SCP-6372 is focused on. The structure itself yielded no damage. 12. Thaumaturgy. Numerous thaumaturgic rituals ranging from alchemical mass exchange through focused rays of energy to attempted ripping of the material from the inside out were attempted by shipped thaumaturgy department personnel. All of them have invariably failed. Research staff have concluded that the material SCP-6372 is composed of is a perfect thaumaturgic isolator. Test 11. All mentions of the eyes of the character Jordan Baker, present in a copy of the novel The Great Gatsby, are concurrently removed. The plot experiences no changes, though the character is significantly more withdrawn than normal, often described facing the sky, and in one case, holding a telescope not present in the original story. Her last appearance is in Chapter 7, where she abandons the main cast after saying she needs some time to think. The character is completely missing in all subsequent rereads. Test 12. DW-145, despite having been amnesticized on the exact instructions, performs SCP-5811 on herself while in her chamber. She removes her left eye and, as based on security footage of her hand phasing through her head, places it within her mental headspace. The same action is performed on the right eye. Pausing for a moment, she vocalizes that she gets what's going on now, and vanishes. Security are unable to locate DW-146 in or around the vicinity of the testing facility. Test 13. Researcher A. Maxwell records yourself temporarily self-enacting SCP-5811. The footage is then replayed on a computer screen within the chamber. All security cameras in the chamber simultaneously deactivate. Note: Researcher A. Maxwell has been detained. On footage loss, security teams successfully breached the chamber and subdued Researcher A. Maxwell before Z could misuse SCP-5811. Within the chamber were anomaly extricated security camera lenses, drawings of telescopes, and drawings of the post-orbital lobe to varying degrees of detail. The computer screen was missing. Researcher A. Maxwell has failed to provide any explanation for Z's actions. No mimetic interrogation methods have yielded results. It is by the consensus agreement of the Board of Secure Testing, the Board of Personnel Management, and the Board of Personnel Conduct that Researcher A. Maxwell be removed from SCP-5811 research and reassigned to unrelated work. The boards further agree that Researcher A. Maxwell be amnesticized to remove all information on the instructions of the anomaly, with their rank removed from Class B to Class C, effective immediately. At this time, the boards deem removal from the Foundation to be unnecessary. Researcher Yasmin Kader has been appointed as the new testing supervisor. Addendum 5811-1. Discovery. SCP-5811 was discovered following the disappearance of Dr. Xenia Langley, Researcher A. Maxwell's sibling, on March 14, 2035. Dr. Langley, who was working at the University of Tokyo Atacama Observatory, abruptly input telescope positioning commands independent of observatory operations, and was observed at 3:34 rushing from staff quarters to the Tau 6.5-meter telescope. Persons investigating the telescope's interior found no traces of Dr. Langley. In their room, the instructions to SCP-5811 were typed into a .text file, paired with a message reading, "I thought up a way out, Alex. It's going to work." Researcher A. Maxwell reported having no prior knowledge on Dr. Langley's actions. The telescope was trained on NGC 6543, the Cat's Eye Nebula. Special Containment Procedures. Instructions for SCP-5811 are restricted to Level 4 personnel.